Give me a second. Guys just getting back from the bathroom break, and we will start this match up. And here we go. We're good to go. All right, semifinal match number 1. Heuwagen versus Ken Black. Race to 5, losers bracket action. Playing 10 ball. Same rules as 9 ball, except we're calling the 10 ball only. Everything else is pretty much slot, except for the 10 ball. Looks like Ken Black won the coin flip, so Ken gets the break first. Playing Heuwagen, which is a 715 Fargo rate, and Ken Black is a 640 Fargo rate. We're live. It may or may not hurt you, I don't know. All right, we're looking for a push out here. Very nice push out. Actually, I'm sorry, not a push out, a safety. Safety on the 1 ball. Lee hits it really nice. And Ken's looking at a 1-rail kick at the 1 ball. Trying to get any kind of good row out of this. And Ken does not make contact with the 1 ball first, so this is going to be a foul. Heuwagen comes to the table with a nice ball in hand start on the 1. All right, guys, I apologize for kicking you guys off the stream. Had someone's charger plugged in my components here, and it kind of messed it up when I disconnected it. Won't happen again, I promise. So it looks like Lee's going to be looking at trying to do a 3 foul with Ken. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve here. Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do. And he's got a really good opportunity here to really lay the hammer down here. If Ken doesn't kick this, if he doesn't make contact with this 1 ball, I see Lee just burying that 1 ball in between the 6 and the 10 and getting the cue ball on the opposite end of the table for a nice little 3 foul. So let's see if we're correct here. What's up, Han Berber? Long time no here, bud. Appreciate you guys coming back on the stream. We are getting close to the nitty-gritty here. This is semifinal match number 1. Race to 5, losers bracket action. And looks like Lee has got the upper hand here on the first rack versus Ken Black, which plays out of Capone's in Spring Hill. All right, where are we going? 4 rails. 1, 2, 3, right in the corner. All right, Ken Black is on 2. And Lee will be looking at probably just skimming off the 1 and sending the cue ball past the 3. Back over to the same side rail. Needs to make really certain he does not touch that 3 ball, because that might hamper his playing a little bit. Either way, don't think Lee's going to have a problem laying this safety down. He is a 715 Fargo. All right. Well, that is certainly not what he wanted. This is going to leave a nice 1-rail kick on the 1 ball. Thanks, dog. Thank you, man. All right, I got to go watch the hit. Nice little touch there. Lee knew he screwed up when he didn't play that safety right. That could have been a nice 3 foul. So he still has a nice opportunity to try it again here. I got to watch the hit once again. Really good try. Did you see that? That was amazing. That was amazing. He missed that ball by half an inch. Wow. Well, that talk about creative. You got to have a very good creative mind when you play the game of pool, the game of billiards, and that shows you right there. That was a great imagination from Ken Black there on that kick shot off the point of the side pocket. Nevertheless, he is on 1 foul. And I believe Lee might have left him a kick at this ball off the side rail. He just needs to make sure he gets a hit. Gets a rail, I'm sorry. Gets a rail after contact. Oh, he hit the ball directly. Okay. Wow, Lee really messed up on that one. All righty, so... well, Lee's got a shot at the 1 now, so let's see him cut this ball in. Where's it going? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. He's got nice position here. I don't know why my screen's flickering there. I think I need to make an adjustment on it. Guys, give me just a second on that. See if I can fine tune that. I had to restart my computer. I think it had something to do with that. There, how does that look? No more flickering. All right. All right, so Lee had a nice shot on the 2 ball off the 1. Great opportunity to get this rack started. I don't know about the 7-9. He may be forced to play this in the side. Well, actually, I don't know if I like that either. So let's see what Lee decides to do. The 7-9 doesn't go. He's going to need to do some finagling here on this 3 ball. I mean, I might be a little lost on this one. I'm pretty sure it doesn't go in the side pocket, the 4 ball that is. If it does, it's awfully tight. Certainly not enough room to rub the 7 ball and get it open and get position on the 5 at the same time. All right, it's probably just going to draw it back 2 rails and play position for the 4. Or just miss the 3 altogether.
Tommy has something to say.
Tommy Kennedy likes to make an announcement. You guys pay attention here.
This is Janine's idea. We want to thank Bobby Garza for letting me win that match.
Letting you win that match? The same guy that just broke and run 3 racks in a row on me didn't even let me pick my cue up until the 4th rack.
I'm scared to miss.
I thought we were friends, man. Golly, what's a guy got to do?
Janine put me up to it.
I understand. I understand. All right, here we go. Ken's got an opportunity to try to make something happen, but he's got the same problem that Lee Heuwagen has. This 7 ball is well, it's just a big sore thumb here. So apparently the 4 does go, and he doesn't have the angle to break open the 7-9. So he's got the best opportunity I see here is to slow roll the 4 and just nudge the 9. Play safe, like so. I don't think the 9 still doesn't go, I don't believe. Looks like it's angled away from the pocket. So here it doesn't really matter if he makes this ball or not. Oh, he didn't want to hit that ball. Well, didn't do any damage, so he's okay. I'm pretty sure doesn't go. I'm gonna look at it real quick. Yeah, that 7-9 is not even close to going. So the only thing I can see happening here is make the 4, get an angle on a 5 for the same pocket. Really shoot the 4, 5, and 6 all in the same pocket, leaving the angle on the 6 to break open the 7-9. All right, I don't think he can cut this ball in. If he can, he will. If not, he'll be sticking them right behind the 5 and 6, which is what he's doing. 5 and 6. Oh, again, I had to restart the computer because it crashed. All right, so if I can fix these dang score things once again. There we go. You guys should be able to see the scoreboard a little easier now. All right, looks like Ken Black is in a little bit of a trap again. Lee is starting to make a habit of that. Lee act like he's trying to win this match. He's going to take a really nice kick shot here to hit this 4 ball. And he does, but unfortunately doesn't have enough juice on that. What's this? Looks like fireball galore here today. Thank you, Lisa. You're such a darling. Welcome to our team, by the way.
Thank you.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to kick you know what, but.
You mean money shot?
Yeah, those guys. Too late. All right, so
David just dogged the easy 10 ball over there. That's national champion money shot.
all right, Lee's still working on a 3 foul here because of the 7-9. And look how good he just hit that ball. Wow. Can I get a replay of that? Really? That looks really good. That looks really
still
good.
working
That
on
looks
this.
really
Still
good.
working
That
on
looks
this.
really
Still
good.
working
That
on
looks
this.
really
Still
good than I used to have. Sorry, guys, but I will get it down eventually. All right, Ken's 1 rail straight at the 4 ball and does not hit it. All right, so this is a nice opportunity once again for Lee Heuwagen. We're still working on the first rack. That's right. Okay, he's going to see if he can put the cue ball right back behind the 5 and the 6. Once again, 3 foul, Ken Black. Well, it wasn't quite as good as the last one, but I think it's good enough. But actually, I don't know if that's good enough or not because I believe Ken's got a 1 rail kick at this 4 ball, and the 7 looks like it's dead. We're fixing to find out. Okay, so he's looking at the 8 ball here, so maybe Lee's got him just close enough to this 5 ball. He's going to jump the 8 and kick it 1 rail. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to jump the 8, 1 rail into the 4, and he might just make that 7 ball in the corner up there to the left of where he's standing. I'm definitely going to get the replay if that happens. Fortunately, that's a 3 foul for you right there. Game over. Long-awaited first game goes to Lee Heuwagen on a 3 foul. Wow. What a rack that was. There was a lot of strategy in that rack, I tell you. There's a lot of good hits, a lot of good shots, and it looks like Lee made the final good shot there by 3 fouling Ken Black. This is a race to 5. Looks like the winner of this match will be playing. Who's the winner playing? I don't remember, sorry. Oh, James Sandaler. The winner plays James Sandaler. This is semifinal match number 1. Lee Heuwagen makes a very nice break and leaves himself a back cut on the 1, but it does offer position for the 2. Swing this cue ball 2 rails. Probably run it somewhere around about where the 9 ball is. I don't really see him slow rolling this. Slow roll this ball. Yeah, I don't see him slow rolling this ball. If he's going to make this ball, I believe he's got to run into the 9 ball to hold position for the 2 ball. All right, guys, we only got 24 viewers. I need you guys to share the stream for me. Well, I tell you what, that was a very good shot, and that is not the way I meant by running into the 9 ball. But he come out smelling like a rose. Either way, very nice shot by Lee Heuwagen. He's got a very good shot on the 2 ball, just to go 2 rails, crisscross, side rail to side rail, and try to get straight in on the 3. Slow roll this ball. Oh, he plays safe. I'm really surprised he didn't go for this shot. Didn't look like he had that much angle. Put something good in there. Hey, you're the share your stream. Who are you talking to? All right, Lee Heuwagen, he's got a shot on the 2 ball in the side pocket if he chooses to go for it. It almost looks dead off the 6 in the side pocket by where the 5 ball is. Or he could just cut it in there straight in, straight cut. He's looking at it now. He's got to avoid the scratch in the other side pocket. He may try to run off the 6 ball. Oh, he didn't even touch the 6 ball. Look at that speed control. Unfortunately, he didn't get a very good shot on a 3 ball. I was really surprised. He hit that 2 really, really good. He'll be forced to go up table and kick at this 3 ball, 1 rail. And he is definitely kicking for safety. Unfortunately, he didn't get behind the 5 ball like he intended, so Ken Black's going to come to the table with a nice shot on the 3 ball. Just slow roll this ball and get position for the 4 up in the corner pocket. And I think Ken's probably going to win this rack. Tie this ball game up at 1-1. Did y'all share the stream? All right, Jimmy Antonetti, you need to tighten up out there. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but you know who the favorite team really is. We all know who the favorite team really is. Anywho, back to the match here. Lee Heuwagen is looks like he has it under control from here. One more good, really good shot here. 2 rails, possibly 3 off the 6. 1, 2. Did not want to run into that 10 ball. He's very fortunate to have a decent shot at the 8. More than likely he'll run this in the corner pocket. It looks like he's going to cut it in the side. Let's see what he chooses to do here. All right, he is running it. All right, it's hard to tell the way he strokes the cue where he's going with it. He shot it where I thought he was going to shoot it. Oh, so Jimmy is online. Sorry, Jimmy, but I hate to spoil your party, but she made me do it as the one and only. All right, Lee Heuwagen takes another game down, leading this race 2-0 against Ken Black. Race to 5. This is the semifinals. Lee Heuwagen gets the break. Rack number 3. Semifinal match number 1. He says money shot will have no problem with them, whatever that means.
Means he's challenging you.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
All I can say is, you don't want none. All right, looks like we got a player timeout here. Somebody needs a smoke break, and the other guy needs a bathroom break. Bathroom break is over. So here we go. You don't have to wait on them, Lee. You don't have to wait on them. It's your break. All right, here we go. Lee Heuwagen the break. Rack number 3 versus Ken Black. Ken is trailing the match 2-0. Needs to get something going for his side of the scoreboard. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I need some shares. 23 is way too low. I should be boosting over 100 viewers here. You guys help a brother out. Just get your share on. Get your share on. Not get your roll on, but get your share on. Well, since you put it like that, I'm not bashful. So if you care to give us all the breaks, I'll be more than happy to take it. I won't turn it down, not one bit. All right, so Greg's looking at Greg. Greg, you must be on my mind. Lee's looking at doing a billiard here on the 7 ball. It is kind of hanging in the pocket, so I guess he's got to change your heart here. Now he's going the other way. Oh, he was playing the one off the 7. That's asking for a lot, but either way, looks like Ken will be coming out with his jump cue if he can reach it. He's looking at it now. He's a pretty tall guy. I expect him to come out with his jump cue. I think he can reach that. I don't see him having no problem jumping this, although he breaks out his playing cue instead of his jump cue. So let's see what happens. He does, it's a small angle, so he He's only got not even a quarter of this ball. He can masse around this. The only thing I don't like about masseing around the 9 ball is he could easily follow this 1 ball in the pocket. Well, he hits the 1 ball really good. Unfortunately, he's got nothing on the 2 ball, so he'll be looking at playing a safety on the 2. Probably just banking the 2 straight up table and trying to get the cue ball to cross the end rail down there and get it behind the 3 ball. What's up, Jacob? What's going on, man? Don't think I've seen you since Vegas. Welcome back, by the way. All right, now we got aerial attack. Trying to cut the 2 ball in the corner. This should give him position if he can make it. And he does. Makes a very nice shot on the 2 ball, and he's got a cut shot on the 3. The only thing about the cut shot on the 3 is he needs to get back to the other end of the table, so the 8-10 ball is kind of big. He could get hooked behind the 8. Lots of bad could happen, and some good could happen. It's all about the stroke he puts on this cue ball for the 3. Hits it too soft, he could get stuck behind the 8. It's definitely a finesse shot. If he can miss the 8, he can go 2 rails, back and forth, crisscross. Or you could just bank the ball. Didn't see that one coming. Very nicely done by Ken Black. And that just opens up this table really wide. Just make the 4. You don't want to run into the 9 ball. Make sure you miss the 9, which he did. And Ken's looking pretty good to finish this rack for once. Voila. Just slowly cut this ball in. Get it off the end rail. Back up to the center. He'll be good. Is he leaving? All right, nicely done. He has a shot here. I would try to see if I could run this cue ball right in between the 8 and the 10. Shouldn't matter if he hits either one of them, really. He should still have something on the 8 or, yeah, the 8. Wow, he really held that ball. I don't really like that shot, but he has a shot. I like slow rolling this ball in the side pocket, but I think he likes cutting it up to the top corner. There's nothing wrong with that. At least you get to let your stroke out this way. I don't mind slow rolling this ball in the side pocket. And that's the only thing about shooting that ball in the top corner up there. You hit the side rail on these tables. Yeah, you can't hit the side rail on these tables. You got to aim for the outside point rather than the inside point. And Lee hit this 8 ball really good. And he's looking at taking a 3-0 lead here on Ken Black. And he's got nice position on the 10, so I don't see him missing this ball. And there you have it, 3-0. Lee Heuwagen, race to 5, semifinal match number 1. Where's my shares at? I need you guys to share the stream. All right, Lee looking pretty good in this rack. See, I don't know much about the 8-ball. Don't know if it goes past the 10 in either pocket, so we'll have to see what happens here. I know it goes in the side pocket, so judging by the way he just played the 6-ball, he's going to be looking at maybe playing the 8 in the side. Not really for sure here. Let's see what he's not really for sure what he's looking at here. Doesn't appear to go in either one of the corners down there. Is he trying to run into it or play for side position? Oh, he's playing a billiard off the 8 into the 10 in corner pocket. Looks like that's what he's going to be lining up for. That'll be a very nice shot if he pulls that one off. And he's not liking it, so more than likely he's going to be playing a safety here. Lock him up behind the 10. Unless you're down there looking at the table, it's hard to tell. He could be banking the 8 into the 9 and freezing the cue ball behind the 10. See what he chooses to do. Oh, he had a shot on the 8, so I guess it did go. I don't know what the issue was there, but either way, very nice opportunity for Lee Heuwagen to get on the hill first. And he's got a nice shot here on the 10 ball. This will put him on the hill. All right, leading this match 4-0 against Ken Black. He's got the break, rack number 5. Looking pretty good for Lee Heuwagen. Ken's not getting too many opportunities here. Lee's played a lot of good safety play on him. It's pretty much kept him in his chair to the most part. Lee's definitely taking control of the match from the get-go. He's breaking rack number 5. This is give him a shot at Jim Sandaler. Almost scratches in the side pocket, gets pushed out by the point of the side pocket. And looks like it's a dry break. All right. Ken comes to the table with an open shot at the 1. Unfortunately, getting any kind of shot on the 2 is going to be very tough to do, unless he's going to set up for a bank shot. Cross side. See what he chooses to do here. He could set up for a combo or billiard or safety. Let's see what Ken's got up his sleeve here. Cross bank the 2 into the 8 and try to get the cue ball about where it is now, or at least in that same line. It's really the only thing I can see happening right here. There's no reward in what are you at? You're welcome. Yeah, no reward. All right, sorry about that, guys. I don't understand what happened there. It's like one little nudge on the table just kind of killed my stream. So now I got to reinsert the names and whatnot. I'll get on that real quick. this phone and somehow it went crazy on me. Hate it when it does that. As you can see, it's all white again. I don't know what keeps going back to that. All right, sorry about that, folks. Got it back up and running. It's like one small touch to anything up here just kind of crashes it. I don't understand that. I'll try to get that fixed on the next one. We'll see what happens on that. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Lee Heuwagen is running out. So apparently something is very sensitive up here on the desktop or the laptop with all the components that I've got running here. For whatever reason, one little nudge just kind of kills everything. Yeah, kind of like my second camera is not working now. All right, Lee makes a nice sharp cut on the 8-ball. It's nice. Well, he's got decent position on his 9. I don't see him having a problem here. I like going inside with this. He looked like he's going outside, and he does. Take this first semifinals match down 5-0 against Ken Black. And there you have it. Lee Heuwagen putting on a clinic. See if I can fix my other camera before the next match.